Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Alya Najma, and for these individual reflections, I will be sharing my thoughts about the findings from our group project on language errors made by Anna Smith in the TV series My Your Language. So, from this project, I learned that making errors while learning a second language is actually a normal part of the learning process. In our finding, we identified three main types of errors made by Anna, which are lexical errors, syntactical errors, and phonological errors. These errors happens because her first language, which is German, influenced the way she used English. She sometimes transferred German vocabulary, sentence structures, and also pronunciation patterns when communicating in English. Personally, I can relate to these findings because I have also experienced similar situations when communicating with other people, especially when speaking English. Sometimes I know what I want to say, but my brain literally freezes and chooses the wrong word. It's like my brain has so many tabs, but suddenly the Wi-Fi disconnected. So even though this mistake can be embarrassing at the moment, I realized that they actually can help us learn. Just like Anna, second language learners are not only trying to translate words, but they are also trying to think, organize sentences, and pronounce words correctly at the same time. So now I will share three real life examples that I experienced using dialogue cartoon animations, so it's easier for people to watch and understand. So the first situation happened when I was talking to my friend about my plans after class. She asked if I'm going to the library after this, but instead of saying library, I said laboratory. So in this situation, I made a lexical error because I used the wrong word, laboratory, instead of library. Although both words sound similar, they have completely different meanings. A library is a place where people study and read, while a laboratory is a place where experiments are conducted. My friend's reaction was confusion because the word I used created a different meaning from what I intended to say. The possible reason for this error was because the two words have similar sounds, which caused me to choose the wrong vocabulary while speaking quickly. This relates to Anna's lexical errors in the project, especially when she confused similar sounding words like fairies and fairies. It shows that second language learners may sometimes choose a word that sounds similar without fully considering whether it matches the meaning and context. So for the second situation, it happened during a group discussion with my classmate, Ashraf. So Ashraf was asking me whether if I will join the discussion after this, but instead of saying the proper sentence, I said later I joined. So in this situation, I made a syntactical error because I arranged the sentence according to the structure that felt natural to me. However, the sentence later I joined does not follow the usual English sentence structure. A more correct sentence would be I will join later. My friend reacted by laughing a little, but he still understood what I meant. The reason behind this error could be because when I was speaking quickly, my brain focused more on delivering the message rather than applying the correct grammar rules. This is similar to Anna's syntactical errors, where she transferred her German sentence structure into English, and it shows how first language influence can affect the way we build sentences. So for the last situation, in this situation, me and my friend Patricia was going for a movie, and she asked me what movie should we watch, and instead of saying chip, I said ship, and I mispronounced the C and S sounds. So in this situation, I made a phonological error because I mispronounced the vowel sound in the word chip, making it sound like ship, and the two words have similar sounds, but they have completely different meanings. So, as you know, chip means something that is low in price, while sheep is an animal. A small difference in pronunciation caused my friend to misunderstand my message. My friend reacted with confusion because the pronunciation created a completely different meaning from what I intended to say. The possible reason for this error was because English has many words with very similar sound, and it can be difficult to pronounce when speaking quickly. This is similar to Anna's phonological errors in the project, where she confused words like bad and bat because the difference in vowel sounds. It showed that second language learners may struggle with certain English sounds. So overall, this project taught me that language errors are not simply mistakes, they are evidence of the learning process. From Anna's examples and my own experience, I realized that second language learners often make errors because they are influenced by their first language, have limited vocabulary knowledge, or are still adjusting to the rules of the new language. Therefore, instead of seeing errors as something negative, we should see them as opportunities to improve. Learning a language takes practice, and sometimes making mistakes is actually part of becoming better at communicating. Thank you.